Hello, and welcome to Hidden Jules Tarot. You know, it's funny because I named it like Hidden Messages, and then my name is Jules, so that's kind of where it was at. But I also decided not to promote that I started this YouTube channel on any of my personal social media, because I want it to be hidden and I want it to find the people that it's supposed to find. So that's also why it's called Hidden Jules, because we're not gonna just go out here promoting. We're just trusting the universe and letting it do its thing. So we're gonna get some oracle cards. Shuffle one more time. See what the collective energy is. This Aries supermoon really has me in a lot of meditation on identity and attachments and all of that stuff at the moment. Okay, let's get a Moonology card. So far, we've got Frozen as the oracle here. Perfectionism, overthinking, progress. Could be a couple of those different things. The Enchanted Earth deck is new to me, so I might have to actually open up the book for that one. Okay, let's see what the moon reading is. Okay, new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. We love that. We love that. Put this up here. Also do a meditation at the end of the reading as well. So I'm going to shuffle through that really fast. Oop. Okay, let's see if we can get one to pop out. We did. Oh, we'll have two then. Okay. Okay, we gotta do extra meditating. Like I said, I've already been meditating today on my own personal stuff and how, you know, our outer world is only but a reflection of within. And so there might be a message to somebody about, I was communicating the way that I was communicating, and something that's really resonating with me at the moment is that everything is always through the filter of how we see it, because we're a fragment of, of consciousness experiencing itself. And so all of my belief systems, all of my symbolisms and attachments and things like that, like, it's really been highlighted recently, where I'm like, my core beliefs are projecting, and it's been difficult for me to distinguish between my intuition and projection. So somebody might need to meditate around that. That's one message out here. But let's talk about this prosperity that lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus, and how maybe, with the other energy of Frozen, how we as folks always want everything to be perfect, and we want it to go the way that we want to go it. Or with the way that we want it to go, and it's got to be this, and we sit there and we have all these racing thoughts and overthinking, and it's just slowing your progress, really, in a way, because you're limiting yourself, and you're also just holding on to so much worry and suffering that you don't really need. So I tell people all the time, I'm like, pain is a part of life, but suffering is a choice. So, and I feel like anxiety and overthinking, you're constantly trying to predict outcomes, and it's a survival mechanism. If you grew up having to scan the environment and things like that, like, that's a survival mechanism, the overthinking and the hamster wheel. So, but let's see about this prosperity lies ahead, because that is That's some good energy right there. We love that. This card will often come up when you are inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. So don't be doing that. If you have any doubt about your self-worth, this card suggests that you can have what you want, including material things. So that means 3D concrete material stuff here. But you must believe in yourself. This card comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of easier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon is sturdy. Taurus is a sign to not give up just yet. You might need to go get a massage if possible. Actually, I have a massage that I'm doing on the 13th. I can't wait. It's pretty much the first time I've ever had one in my 36 years of life. So, it says that you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Okay. We love it. We love to see it. Now let's look about this frozen energy. Well, it says, I embrace progress over perfection. I'm not going to go through all of this, but when you freeze in indecision, you're holding yourself back from so many lessons and evolutions in your journey. Seize the opportunity to make progress in the present moment. There will always be room for improvements. Isn't that the truth? Like I said, none of us really know what we're doing out here. We're just doing it. You know what I mean? We're just doing it. So, okay, well, let's get into the tarot. I normally have been doing like a 9-card spread, but I think I'm just going to kind of let it flow and see what comes out. Spirit, can you give us a message for the collective? What we need to see. What is this energy around frozen and prosperity lies ahead? We'll also get some clarifiers too. This perfectionist energy around our prosperity that's coming in because we believe that it will. Okay, we've got the death card out here. Transformation, rebirth energy, Scorpio energy. It's time for the change, you know. It's time for the change. I posted another video about that your hard work is paying off. And so things... prosperity, the dollars, the financial abundance is coming in. We love to see it. But also with this, you know, having the transformation and then also like having a rebirth, it does talk about how growth sometimes means that like you have to leave some things behind. With growth comes change, and not everything can come with you. Whenever you're growing and evolving and changing and transforming and, you know, transitioning is really the word for it. Some things just have to stay in the cycle behind you. So, you know, the stuff that's meant for you will find you, and the stuff that is not will go away. Okay, we got 2 more major arcana out here. This is huge. We have the moon, so we've got illusions. It's Pisces energy. Also could be Cancer, since Cancer is ruled by the moon. And then also the Fool. So it's the unknown of the new journey. You know, it's time to spread those wings and fly. Even if we don't know where we're flying to, okay? Even if we don't know where we're flying to, it's not up to us. It's fine. It's fine. Like, we can co-create, you know. We can have our own experience or whatever, and we can put our desire and intention into something. But, You know, it's time for the new journey, no matter what that looks like, is where I'm at in my life. And don't be afraid. What are we afraid of? Like I said, we just talked about scanning the environment constantly and feeling like we're unsafe. You are safe. You are safe. You trust yourself and the decisions that you make for yourself. You hear me? You hear me? Trust yourself. You are safe to start this new journey. You are safe to end that relationship, to leave the job. I'm not saying, you know, don't make crazy, wild, unpractical decisions, but, and by the way, tarot is for entertainment. Don't be doing nothing too wild here. Okay, the Ten of Swords is out here, so it's finished. Done, over with, ruin, defeat, way out of here. And then we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So looks like there was some anxiety around it at first. You know, this guy, he's got his hands over his face. He's laid up, you know, in the middle of the night, just crying away. We're done with that. It came out in reverse. So, you know, it's ended for better or worse here. It's over with. It's time for this new journey. It's time to get your little nappy sack that dude has. Get your little dog. And move along. It says worrying changes nothing. We just talked about that. Oh, wow. With the... Oh! I'm going to have to edit this. So it was the toxic attachments that came out here. So you got to trust yourself that these no longer define who you are. This is not who you are. This is who you... This isn't who you are at all. This is a part of you that was built within your ego to help you survive at one point and to make sure that you were safe. So, whether that be perfectionism, the overthinking, the low self-worth, whatever it may be, there's always a subconscious pattern with the Devil card out here that's creating the toxic attachment. So, but good news is we got the Sun. I can't believe this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana with 7. So I've got 5 of 7 cards, major arcana. And it says success lies ahead if you keep on the path. So, there you have it. Start believing in yourself. Start trusting in yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to look probably really messy sometimes, you know. Like I said, we don't know what is going on out here. We don't know what's going on out here. But it's fine. Because nobody does, really. We can't control life. Let's get a couple of clarifiers. Okay, Spirit, we've got the 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see. And then also the 7 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups. So we've got big dreams. We put in a lot of work and we're just looking for a little bit of reciprocation back for all the hard work. Which means, you know, that's where that prosperity, it's coming. It's coming. You've done the work. I bet probably a couple years ago if I was asking you, like, you probably would have been in a mess, huh? Probably would have been all up in a mess. But we're not here today. We're not there. We've got the moon with the sun at the end here. You're uncertain. You got fear. But not anymore. It's going to give you the happiness. The sun always illuminates everything that's in the shadows. So it'll come. The answers are within. Nothing to worry about. Okay, let's get some clarifiers over this energy. With another major arcana. Hello? With the Hierophant out here. Divine guidance, wisdom, higher intuition, knowledge. This is also tradition. Those belief systems that I was talking about. The Hierophant's so cool. He's so cool. Okay, let's see. This one came out first with the Three of Pentacles, so you might need to start working with others quite a bit. Maybe once you start building foundations and having trust, not only within yourself, but being able to trust with others. That's the stuff that you don't see coming, that it's going to be beneficial for you. You got to start putting yourself out there and getting more collaborative with what's going on around you. There are people in this world that are actually there to support you and not just to take from you. I know. Crazy, crazy thought. But there are people out here that do. Slow and steady moving energy coming out. Slow and steady winning the race. Really, though, it is the slowest knight in the deck, and he is slow. He's just out there looking at his old harvest, just like, I got my pinnacle. I'm good. So, yeah. I mean, it's coming. It's coming. Might be not whenever you expect it to be, but it's coming. New moon in Taurus says so, that it lies ahead. Nothing can block you from your abundance except you. So we're out here making different decisions, better decisions. Spirit, what else do you got? Any more clarifiers out here? Oh, there we with the sun again. Ooh, ultra happiness. Okay. Okay. We got some other ones that flipped over with the sun and oh. Wow, that Six of Cups is still on the bottom of the deck. So it's gonna be giving. It's receiving. We're receiving the give and take, the nostalgia. Could be dealing also with a Leo. There's since double the Leo fun out here. So we had Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy a little bit, Capricorn with the Devil out here, and more Leo energy. So it could definitely be a Leo involved. And the moon came out again earlier. So like I said, Pisces, maybe some Cancer, some Leo. So moon and sun, big energy right now. We also have the Six of Swords. So we're moving on to calmer waters. We're rowing the boat up out of here. We're rowing the boat up out of here. Moving to stability with this Knight of Pentacles. And what's in my hand is the Two of Wands. And he's got the world in his hand. He got the whole world in his hand. And he has every possibility, every opportunity to make it happen. Make the move. Make the move out here. Okay, because you got the universe behind you. You got the divine guidance working with you. So, in collaboration with your own decisions here. Alright, that's good. That's a good reading. We love it. Love to see it. For some reason, this Devil card is sticky, so I don't know what you're doing with your toxic habits, but it could be something sticky. Ew. Ew. Whatever. To each their own. Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Anyway, let's talk about the meditation. It says to smile. Smile, and then it also says you need to sit outside. You need to ground yourself. You need to be in nature. So it says pick a quiet place in a park, under a tree, sit quietly and observe the world around you. That means slow this overthinking, this frozen energy. Really ground yourself. Take all of your 5 senses. Do a 5 sense meditation around you. And, notice the colors, the smell, the feelings of the wind. Really sit and get in tune with your body. And then it says smile. This actually does work. Like if you just sit there and close your eyes and start smiling, I don't know, it tricks your subconscious into having happier thoughts. And you can repeat, I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to smile at everyone I see today and share this feeling with the world. Now, I will say as a female, we're always told to smile, and that's not necessarily something that we always want to do. We are wholehearted people, and we don't need to have the responsibility of holding other people's being their emotional container. But this is for you. So go into a room, smile for yourself. Be happy, happy, happy. This is for you. And for all you menses out here, you are doing well. I know that sometimes, especially with this perfectionism card, we always, for some reason, think that we're not doing enough. And you are. You are doing enough. You are enough. So, like I said, there's always room for growth. And we take intentional actions behind those things. But you are enough, though. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. And share, subscribe if you like my vibe. This is my 5th video. So I appreciate anybody that watches this. And I love you so much. Hopefully we can get a membership channel going at some point. And then maybe I can even start doing private readings if y'all are interested in that. Comment on my video. Tell me what you like, what you dislike. I'm open for any type of feedback, love. If you need any good vibes sent your way, just let me know. Much love.